after you're done creating that impression in the heart of people, going beyond your reach, owing debts, changing who you really are, just doing very crazy stuff to prove that point, what next? I just thought to ask you, think about it carefully and tell yourself the truth. I do not necessarily need the answer, but I think you might need it. Thank me later. Have you ever had times when you desperately wanted something to happen in your life? You desperately wanted to be at a certain place in your life. You wanted to measure up. You wanted to be part of a trend. You wanted to achieve something so bad. You wanted to do something so bad. You wanted to take something off of your bucket list. You know, you worked so hard for something. You're praying so hard for something. You're putting in the effort, going the extra miles, only to eventually get that thing you wanted. And just immediately, just somehow, you begin to wonder what the force was about. You begin to ask yourself if this was really the right thing for you. You know, there are things we want, need, we think we want to achieve, and we believe that that is where our satisfactions are going to come out from. And somehow, when those things eventually happen, God, out of his infinite mercy, allows those things happen in our lives, and you will begin to feel more empty than you were even before that stuff happened. And somehow the satisfaction, the peace of mind, the happiness, fulfillment you felt or believed you were going to get, when that thing happens for you, when you get that thing, or when you attend that thing, you're not able to find it. It has happened to me a lot of times. How about you? I'd like to know in the comments. And I think it's something that happens for everybody, though I also think it happens mostly in the lives of young persons during our becoming stages, our 20s, when we're still trying to figure it out. No one has it all figured out, don't get me wrong. However, those early stages of our lives when we're still new to the whole adulthood thing. I'm Kelly Martins of The Girl Got Healed. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. Hear all about anything, everything that makes us the better versions of us to the glory of the name of the Lord. Please do well to subscribe right now if you have not. Please become a part of us. This channel is a blessing. No cap. Okay, now the first thing I really want to establish is the fact that our needs as humans are indeed insatiable. And the truth is, we evolve, we grow, we become. Right now, I am not who I used to be some 2 years ago, even 1 year ago, maybe. In fact, as of 6 months ago, there is a mind shift, a realization I have about certain things in life right now that I didn't have then. I'll give you an example. I used to neglect taking care of my health. I didn't know how important the health was. I didn't understand the fact that when your health fails you, it can fail you so much that you won't be able to do anything. I mean, I didn't understand what it means to be incapacitated as much as I was a few months ago. That's by the way. So I need to insatiable, and beyond that, thinking about this whole thing, I'm reminded of the scripture that talked about we laying our treasures in heaven, where moths, and all of that wouldn't eat them up, where they wouldn't perish, and all of that. I know that got me thinking. I asked myself a very serious question, and that question is, beyond the noise, when I'm just with myself, how do I feel about myself? What do I think about myself? How good do I feel about myself? How satisfied am I about who I am in life? What I am becoming, my personality. How much of me do I know? I feel like everything happening in the world of today, in our generation, trends, social media, I feel like sometimes we measure the minor and the major. We now take off our minds from the weightier matters of life, and we begin to focus on things that are actually perishable, which are not bad. Having a nice hair is not bad. It's really beautiful. I love me good hairs. I love me good outfits. I love me luxury shopping. I love me looking all bougie, beautiful, and all of that. However, with the passing trends, with how things are changing, revolving, evolving, when it comes to measure the tangibility of life, I am just wondering, and I'm going to ask you, who are you? What have you done or achieved for yourself that you know will not perish? What decisions about your life have you made? And what treasures have you laid up in heaven that will never, perish? That you're sure that even till eternity, that you are happy about. And I'll tell you one thing that comes to my mind. Maybe I'll tell you others if they come. But certain decisions about who to get married to, there are such decisions that would go a long way in determining whether you're laying up your treasures in heaven. Certain decisions about your personality, your good works, your actions, your love for Christ, your devotion to the things of God. They speak a lot of volumes. I'm not out here trying to sound all religious. I'm just here trying to tell you that beyond just the noise, the facade, the show off, there are weightier matters about life, your health, the decisions you make about the important things in your life. They matter. And I hope we pay more attention to those things than we do to frivolities. Pretty much it. Because I don't understand why I would want something so bad because someone else has it. I want something so bad because it is trending. I want something so bad because it's expensive, it's good, it's gonna make me look this way. Because I'm trying to create an impression, and then after creating that impression, what next? The satisfaction I'm seeking, I do not find it. The fulfillment, I do not get it. And every other day, my needs are changing. It's dynamic in nature. I am changing. I'm becoming a new person. Things, I am knowing more about things. My choices are changing. My views to life are changing. And the needs will keep changing. And then I just keep running my life. It's like I'm running a race where I am constantly chasing after things that would not last. Chasing after things that has no eternal value. If I'm going to live my life chasing, fighting, seeking for something, then I think it has to be something that makes sense, that has an eternal value. Something that even after I am out of this world, I pass on to glory. I would be proud that I chased, and it would speak volumes for me in the life after now. That's pretty much it. I didn't come here to sound religious or, lecture you on the Bible. However, go and take a look at that scripture that says we should lay up our treasures in heaven where they would not perish, where nothing will happen to them. I mean, it's true that investing in real estate is beautiful, but when you're dying, you're not going to be buried with your houses. When you acquire good stuff, good cars, make great investments, when we die, our loved ones are definitely going to move on in a few months. Yes, some will have us living in their hearts, but however, they will still have to live their life. Life goes on, bro. So what do you have to make out of life? What things are you investing in that has eternal value? I think that's like what matters most. So please, I hope we spend our days, our lives measuring and major and minoring on the minor. Okay, let's not get too carried away. It's good to have good things. God would want his children to have good things, but after being children, we'll have to become adults, we'll have to grow up, and we'll have to take responsibilities. Be more intentional about your life from now, okay? I've come to the end of this video. Thank you for staying up until now. If you did, do like, comment with me your thoughts, and share this video with everybody. This is a very important message. I'm sure please share it, okay? Subscribe to the channel if you have not. I definitely see you in my next video. Bye. Peace.